This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Now in the Mayor Shul, it's okay, you could get him in. The Mayor Shul means that this is a shul that was established by Jews who came from Majorca. So this is all part of the assimilation and the integration of Spanish Jewry into Turkey. Now when we speak about the acceptance and the acclamation of Spanish Jewry into Turkey, we need to speak about Rebbi Mizrachi. Rebbi Mizrachi wrote the preeminent work on Rashi. The most important commentary ever written on Rashi was Rebbi Mizrachi. Now I'll tell you a little English. How do you say a commentary on a commentary? Is a super commentary. On Rebbi Mizrachi, which itself is a super commentary because it was written on Rashi, there are many commentaries on Rebbi Mizrachi. Anyone who's familiar with the Marsha quotes Rebbi Mizrachi Keseder. Now, in Shuvas Rebbi Mizrachi, Shuva Samach Vav, he writes about how he came here many years in advance of the Spanish exilees, and he helped them acclimate and become developed, and he helped them basically prepare themselves to integrate into society. And it was very difficult for him because he basically had to give up learning and teaching for a total of 1 year. He gave up all his writing. We know Rebbi Mizrachi, aside from writing on Rashi, he also wrote a commentary on the Smag. There's a famous kasha of Rebbi Mizrachi in his commentary on the Smag. Rebbi Mizrachi asks, the famous Gemara about Chanukah. My Chanukah, the Gemara says, what's Chanukah? Lashano acheres, kavam asam, yom tovim, behalel uvahoida. And the Gemara never says that there's a mitzvah to light the menorah. Here it is, the whole Gemara about Chanukah never says there's a mitzvah to light the menorah. That's the famous kasha of Rebbi Mizrachi in his commentary on the Smag. Anyway, in Shuvah Samach Vav, he says that the Spanish exilees burnt him. They really did him a great disservice. Why? Because here it is, he gave up his life for them. And Rebbi Mizrachi had a son, Gershon. And Gershon was the victim of a rumor that he accepted Muhammad as the prophet. Now, if he accepted Muhammad as a prophet, he would have to formally convert. And he had to run away to an island off of Greece, Naxos. And there, the Jews of Naxos, they authenticated this rumor, and basically Rebbi Mizrachi lost his son because of this. And he records for posterity that here it is, he gave up a year of his life, and the Jewish community of the exilees, they burnt him. Now, once we're on the topic, a very important halachic discussion, Rebbi Mizrachi taught karaim. Now, this is a very interesting shaila in halacha. Are you allowed to teach karaim, not Torah, mathematics, science? And there are many gedolim who said you're not allowed to, but Rebbi Mizrachi in Shuvah Nun Zayin writes that the Chachamim do not have the power, they don't have the right to put in cherem people who are not doing what they want. And therefore, Rebbi Mizrachi said, the previous generation continued to teach the Karaim, we will continue to teach them. It's not that he was lenient toward them, because regarding whether you're allowed to marry into the family of the Karaim, Rebbi Mizrachi said, no, of course you cannot marry into them. But he felt the Chachamim did not have the power to put into cherem those who wanted to teach the Karaim Torah. So this is a little bit of the history of these Batei Knesios were founded upon the exilees of Spain about 500 years ago. And we remember their contributions with great reverence, and Yehi Zichram Baruch. We'll see.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.